everyone, this is Heidi Marsh with Stampin' Something Cute, and today I want to share with you this beautiful thank you card that I made with the Tropical Chic stamp set. I cased this right out of our catalog, and if you don't know what casing is, that stands for copy and share everything. I saw a couple different cards actually that I took ideas from and used them as inspiration, and I made this one card, and so I'm going to show you how to make that today. This uses our Tropical Chic Bundle, which can be found on page 120 in our catalog. Whenever you bundle products that are offered in our catalog, you save 10%. These are also offered for purchase separately, but I don't know about you, I love saving money, so and I love having framelits that match my stamp sets. Now this stamp set is offered in both clear mount and wood mount. We're going to be using the clear mount today, and just as a reminder, right now it's celebration time. Celebration runs through March 31st of 2019. So if you were to purchase this set with the clear mount and the Thinlits dies as a bundle, and add, for example, the designer series paper that we're going to be using in today's project, you would qualify for a free celebration item. So don't miss out on that. If you like wood mount better, actually that bundle would qualify you without anything extra on your order. So if you have any questions, you can always email me and I'm happy to answer those, or you can leave a comment below on my YouTube channel. So let's get started. As I said, we're using the designer series paper that coordinates with this stamp set bundle. It's the Tropical Escape designer series paper, and I'll just give you a quick glance at the pack of that. It comes with 48 6x6 double-sided sheets, and here is the one and the opposite side, and then here are the other 6 designs or 12 designs, however you want to look at that. So there is some just really great patterns and designs. It really, when you first take a glance at it, it seems like, oh, it's everything, you know, Hawaii or tropical, but honestly, I have used this paper for so many different things. These stripes and these little polka dots, they just come in handy for things like birthdays or lots of different things. So this is actually a versatile paper pack. When you look at them separately, this could be used for just about anything. So our colors today for our inks are going to be Blushing Bride and Shaded Spruce. And the materials we're going to need are a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock cut at 4.5, or yes, 4.5, no, I'm saying that wrong, 4.25 by 11 inches. Not to worry, you don't even have to write this down now. I will have all my measurements listed on my blog at stampinsomethingcute.blogspot.com, and I'll have all the instructions and measurements there. This is a piece of designer series paper from the Tropical Escape Designer Series paper pack. This is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then you're going to need another piece of designer series paper cut at 3 1/4 inches. I'm sorry, 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. A piece of soft seafoam cardstock. This is cut by 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 inches. You're going to need a scrap of Whisper White, and then one more small strip of designer series paper, and gosh, I don't even know if I wrote down the measurements for that. This one is cut at 4 inches by 3/4 inches. Okay, so we're going to start by taking our snail adhesive, and we're going to attach that designer series paper panel to our card. And we're just going to put it, instead of in the center, we're going to put it just off to the left over here, leaving a little bit of an extra border on this side. Now from here, what we want to do is get our items ready for our big shot. We're going to be using that beautiful cutout from our Tropical Thinlits dies, which is this square here, right here on the soft seafoam. And then we're going to be stamping a couple images and using this palm frond to cut out on shaded spruce. Which I think I failed to mention. We do need a piece of shaded spruce scrap paper in order to cut out our palm fronds. That is such a weird word to me. I don't know why. Okay, so first we're going to do our stamping. Bring in our inks, our Blushing Bride, and our shaded spruce. Just going to ink up my larger image here, my palm frond, and then I'm going to ink up my, oh my gosh, why is the name escaping me, this Hawaiian flower, hibiscus. I think it's a hibiscus. We'll stamp straight down, straight up here. If you have some of the older style ink pads, which I still think work fabulously, and if you have the question about, we have new ink and it's been redesigned, can I put that on the old pads? You absolutely can, or you can purchase the new style pads. This is our old style pad. This shaded spruce is our new style pad here. Now, one thing you probably don't want to do is use old ink on your new pads, because then you're putting the old formula on there. It will still work, but the new formula is supposed to be less foamy, if you've ever noticed that. And what I was saying is that you probably noticed a little bit of variance of color on that hibiscus when I stamped it, but as you can see, as that paper absorbs that ink, it kind of evens out, and it looks perfect, I think. So there's our stamping. We're gonna go ahead and bring in our Big Shot. I'm using my Big Shot today with my magnetic platform, which is one of my very, very favorite tools to use with the Big Shot, because it holds my framelits in place. So I'm gonna make my sandwich by putting down one cutting pad. I'm going to put down my cardstock that has my images on it, and then I'm going to place my dies right there on top, and that magnetic pad just gives it that little hold that I need to run it through my machine. And since this paper is small, I'm going to go ahead and put my other cutout palm frond on my shaded spruce and run those all through together at the same time. Okay, so these pop out magically and beautifully, and I love that. The Big Shot is one of my favorites to use. And then here is our little palm frond. We'll pull him right off. And we do need 2 for our card, so I'm going to set him up again. And I don't know why everything in stamping I call it a him, but for some reason it is, even though most of us are ladies that stamp, although there are a lot of men that stamp out there too. Okay, so I'm just going to center this square die. I hope I'm not getting my head in the camera. Right on top of my soft seafoam cardstock. And I'm going to run this through. Okay, so here we go. Here's our second. Just pop this right out. Perfect. And then this one may have a few little pieces that are stuck in there, but they pop out super easy. So we'll just pop all of those out. And we are done with you, Mr. Big Shot. Okay. The last stamping that we want to do is our sentiment, which is the thank you that comes in this stamp set. I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black ink to stamp my sentiment. And we're just going to stamp this off to the right, but we're going to leave enough space to where we can cut a dovetail on that. There we go. Just take your favorite scissors, cut up the center, and then up each side to make that little banner tail or dovetail. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Oops, a little bit more. There we go. Okay, great. Now it is time to assemble our card. That was really quick and easy, wasn't it? Okay, so for this, if you noticed on my sample, this is different than the background paper. So what we're gonna do is take this designer series paper and attach it to the back of our die cut by using dimensionals, because I want that to pop up off my card. So I am actually going to place one in each corner. And I don't know why, but I am very fumbly today. So forgive me. I am doing my best here. Okay, and then we're going to put one on each of these larger palm leaves because I don't want the center of this to get smashed down when I mail it off to a friend. Okay, so if you are new to dimensionals, these are double-sided foam hexagons. And you want to go ahead and peel the backing off of these. And sometimes it makes it easier if you take your nail and just kind of crease it in the center to pull those right off. So you're not fumbling with that backing paper. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take this polka dotted paper, which is the background. We're going to turn it upside down because this is our back side, and we're going to place it right over the center so it's covering all of that die cut area, and we're just going to tap it down in the corners and on those two foam dots that are under there. And now gently we're going to run snail adhesive across the back of this, and I'm going to add it to my card front. And I'm going to add it off to the right side and a little higher rather than centered. There we go. Okay, from here, what I did is I didn't need the full length of these palm fronds. So I went ahead and just snipped off the bottom two. Oops. I'm bending up my leaves. Okay, I just snipped off the bottom here to make them just a little shorter. I'm going to add snail to the back of my large palm leaf. If I can hold this the right way. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Okay, here we go. Adding snail. And we're just gonna attach these to the back side of this big palm leaf. That's so much easier for me to say. I guess this would be a leaf and this would be a frond. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it that makes you happy. Okay, so once we have those to the back, there's still enough snail adhesive to where this will stick to the bottom left corner of our beautiful die cut. And then now we are going to add our sentiment. And if you don't know what dimensional bones are, that is what this piece is here, my friends. When you get dimensionals, this is a pretty tore up sheet, isn't it? When you get dimensionals, they come in a large square like this, and they have these edges around the side. Don't throw those away because they come in so handy for sentiments because you need these long pieces. So keep your dimensional bones. They are a great tool. And they save you from wasting stuff that you could be using. Okay, so now let's put our sentiment here just at the bottom of our die cut. This one I centered up on the card front. And then we're going to add our beautiful hibiscus flower here with another dimensional. I love dimensionals. We're going to add that right to the left of our sentiment to add that little pop of color. And last but not least, I needed a little sparkly something on here. So I am using my Share What You Love Artisan Pearls. Now this color that comes in here is actually petal pink, but these are so tiny that this just blends in really beautifully with the Blushing Bride. it looks like it's meant to go on there. So it's a slightly different color, but it just coordinates so nicely. So if you ever have a embellishment that's just a little bit of a different color and you think, oh, I don't have the right color, try it. A lot of times it coordinates so nicely. Our colors just coordinate so well together with our different color families. Okay, that is it. That was so easy to make. At least I thought it was easy to make. I hope that you liked today's project. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to be notified when I have new videos, click the bell so that you get notifications when I have new videos. You can also like me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram or subscribe to my blog at stampinsomethingcute.blogspot.com. I hope you stamped something cute today. Thanks for watching.